would argue that most of us have plenty of ammo on hand. There's probably not a lot of Americans out there that are sitting on a low supply. Primarily because demand is low and supply is high right now. But should you stock up on ammo, meaning if you need some ammo and you need to replenish a good amount of ammo, should you stock up before the election? That's a great question, and I believe I have the answer to that. But before we get into it, I do want to take a moment, thank our sponsor, Jace Medical. Jace Medical is the only company in the world where you can get emergency meds. What I'm talking about is emergency antibiotics, potassium iodine, protect your thyroid gland from radiation in case of a nuclear attack, ivermectin, your chronic meds. I mean, you know, they're the only company in the world where you can get all of those from a U.S. doctor, sent from a U.S. pharmacy, straight to your house in case you need it. Like a lot of those meds I can get from my doctor if I need it, but a lot of those meds, if by the time I need them, if I got to go to the doctor, it's too late. Especially like the potassium iodide, especially things like antivirals. You know, I can get my doctor to prescribe them if I need them, but Jace is the only company that prescribes it in case you need them for emergency. This is one of the best preps you can make because you can have tons of food, water, guns, ammo, shelter, and if you get sick or infected and you don't have the right medication, it's going to be only a week or two and then somebody's going to come take your preps. That link is below. Well, hey, good morning to you. We're down in the Ozarks. I'm actually heading off to the grocery store, leaving the wife at home to finish her work, and I'm going to go get some groceries. And I was thinking about this video for a while. I've been thinking about this for a long time. Primarily because down here in my cabin, I was realizing I'm a little bit low on ammo. I have more ammo at home, but down here I'm a little low. And I thought a lot about this. The question of, should you stock up now or should you wait till after the election? And I believe that's a great question. And I think I have the answer. Obviously, I can't predict what is going to happen between now and the election. I obviously can't predict what's going to happen to ammo prices between now and the election either. But I do have a little bit of thought and insight on that. Should you stock up before the election? And really, my answer is going to be no. No, you should not. You should wait till after the election to stock up. Why is that? Well, for a couple reasons. Number one, we're sitting on a massive stockpile of ammo. Most people went out and stocked up on ammo back in 2020 and 2021, or even before that. Like, I have a ton of ammo. Again, I'm low here, but I have tons at home. So I don't need to go to the store and get any. I can just go home and get some and bring it here. But as I continue to use it, it depletes. And I would argue that most people are like that right now. Like, especially most gunners. You know, they saw the ammo shortage coming, so they kind of got it when they could, and they stocked up. And then the ammo producers, in addition to that, they started pumping out ammo around the clock, 24/7. Some even opened up bigger and newer factories and running those also 24/7 to make up for the ammo shortage. And they dug us out of it. Took them a couple years, but they dug us out of it. And what we've seen is ammo prices have come down a bit, but I believe they're kind of holding because there's this fear that something's going to happen before the election. There's going to be a run on guns, there's going to be a run on ammo, so they're just kind of holding at this price. And I don't think there's going to be a run on guns, and I don't think there's going to be a run on ammo. Again, I can't predict the future, but I just don't think there is. I think that we're going to get to the election and people are going to go vote and we're going to be fine. We're going to go home and watch the winner on TV. And then we're going to move on about our lives the next day. Then the ammo prices will begin to drop because the ammo companies have been kind of, and specifically the distributors have been kind of holding because they believe there's going to be this run on guns and run on ammo that just isn't going to happen. It just isn't going to happen. There is a surplus of guns right now in this country, and there is a surplus of ammo right now in this country because people just aren't really, demand is low. Supply is high, demand is low, but they're holding, I believe, because they're waiting to see if there's going to be a run on guns and ammo between now and the election. So, that is why if you were going to stock up on ammo, that, meaning you're going to be buying a good chunk of ammo, I would wait. If you just need a box or something, I just go get it. But if you're going to stock up, I would definitely recommend waiting until after the election to do that thing, primarily because I don't think there's going to be a run on guns and ammo, and they're going to have no choice but to come down on their prices afterwards, around December-ish. Thanksgiving maybe. I think prices on ammo will drop significantly. There's going to be a lot of sales on bulk ammo, that kind of thing. So there you go. Any thoughts or insight on any of that, especially if you have any of that insight, definitely put it below. I do want to take a moment and say that most people watch this channel, they're not subscribers. Click that subscribe button. It greatly increases the algorithm, our ability to get these messages out. That link is also below. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests. So please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, love guns.